Muni is important because it is easily accessible for all people. It is a cheaper way to commute and travel around San Francisco. For people under 18 and students of San Francisco State University, the Muni fare is free. With a lot of people driving, it causes a lot of carbon emissions. With Muni, a lot of people can travel together like a big carpool. With Muni promising to have all buses go fully battery electric by 2030, the carbon emissions will be at an all-time low.
I use Muni for everyday travel, so I have a lot of activities during the day, so I go here and there. So I just take Muni trains, Muni buses, etc. to get around the city and get to my activities. So I think Muni, it can use some improvement. Overall, just safety and cleanliness, because there's not really a lot of security on the buses. There are some on the trains, but they only go for one stop and then they just get off, which I find pretty concerning because there are two cars on the trains and the second car doesn't have anyone at all, just passengers, and it can be very dangerous at times. And yeah, people smoke on the bus, they eat. It's just not a good place to be overall. I think going green is amazing. I'm glad to see Muni buses changing over time because they already have clean air vehicles and zero emission vehicles, so that's good for a start. And overall, I think it's a great thing to have Muni going green because I love to see new buses, and yeah, ride Muni. It's fun, it's awesome, and you'll have a great time. Hopefully it's pleasant.
The San Francisco Municipal Transportation Agency, or the SFMTA, was founded in 1999 to start the city's transit, parking, traffic, and transportation planning under one agency, while the Muni as a public transit was founded in 1912. It brought together Muni, parking enforcement, and traffic engineering to create a better and connected system. Since then, SFMTA helped millions of people move around the city safely and sustainably, shaping the way San Francisco travels every day.
How has Muni's history affected San Francisco's climate?
Today, San Francisco Muni produces 0.1% of San Francisco's transportation emissions. This is thanks to Muni's extensive use of trolley buses, electric streetcars, which use 100% renewable HECI hydropower. Today, we're recently investing in some battery electric buses that give us a little bit more freedom off the wire, and we're actually transitioning some of our diesel electric buses to use batteries in select locations where emissions are very high in the city.
Related to the battery electric stuff, but what inspired you guys to transition the buses to battery electric?
Like I touched on briefly earlier, SFMT wanted to invest in battery electric buses as somewhat political, somewhat environmental reasons. Obviously, they're 100% electric, which means they don't emit any fumes. But since they're battery electric, we can be off-wire and not have to put any overhead infrastructure, where some neighborhoods have expressed concern about overhead wires being unsightly or polluting the airspace above the street.
Do you know of SFMTA's plans going forward with the budget cuts?
As of right now, with the budget crisis for fiscal year 2026, SFMTA has taken some steps to reduce the impact of any service cuts in 2026. This has currently been done by, unfortunately, laying off 12 senior executive staff and reducing service on a few lines where duplication was found. For next year, it could be as bad as removing a lot of trunk line service, reducing frequency, and it would potentially cut a lot of people off from destinations they were comfortable going to before.
Well, is there anything that we didn't cover in this interview that you would like to say now?
If you or someone that you know can vote, please encourage them to do so in the 2026 ballot measure regarding regional transportation funding, not just affecting the SFMTA, but other agencies such as BART, the ferry, AC Transit over in the East Bay. A lot of transit agencies right now in the Bay Area are facing a huge fiscal cliff, and from obviously having service cuts to laying off staff, this is something we really want to avoid. It's really hard to recover from if a scenario like this were to happen, so we need all the support we can get from all 9 Bay Area counties.
This documentary was made to get people thinking about how public transportation affects our daily lives, the environment, and the future of our city. Whether you ride Muni every day or barely notice the buses rolling by, we hope this gets you to care a little more, ask questions, and maybe even push for something better. Because by 2030, the ride's supposed to change, and we all have a part in where it goes.